Hi, sociology students. This is Mr. Bainey. I wanted to touch base with you. I did have a live Zoom session today. If you attended it and I spoke to you, then you are automatically receiving 5 extra bonus points on that. If you did not miss it, that is understandable for some people because you texted me ahead of time and let me know that you couldn't make it. If you just ignored all of my requests, you need to be able to communicate. All right, it's really important that we as a class progress through this together. Okay, this is not a class where you are just going to be on your own doing your own thing. All right, there's going to be lots of interaction with each other, so it's important that everybody stay up to date with everything. All right, so I wanted to give you some quick updates as far as this course. Okay, our administration is still adding kids to this class, so it has grown from 4 kids in the first week up to 9. So as a result, what I decided to do was start all over. So I went through the course and I eliminated a couple projects or a couple things that you need to do. So we're going to treat the first 3 weeks as a course introduction. So if you have already done those, good for you. You can continue on. If you have not done those, then as of this week, which is 1/31 to 2/6, now remember, everything starts on Wednesdays and ends on Tuesday nights. So I wanted to cover very quickly what this looks like. All right. So sociology, this course is going to be broken into 2 sections. Or really like 95% of your grade is going to come through Canvas. The other 10% is going to come through Google Classrooms. This is where I have supplemental materials such as space charts, the study guide, and the questions. All right. Now, in order to access this course, and it looks like everyone on here has already accessed it, what we are going to do is you can get here from simply going to Canvas on our website. And if you click on that, that will bring up your login. And again, you're going to use your regular CPDLF account with the cpdlf.org and then your password and click login. From there, what you'll do is you'll be able to open up your sociology class. Okay, and this is exactly what that sociology class looks like. Now, you will notice that there are 3 modules, right? Each module takes about a week. Now, because we're having a late start and because kids, this is a new platform for a lot of kids, I cut some things out. So I got rid of seminar 5 and 6, all right? Now, what you're going to want to do, if you haven't already, is take the pretest and you go into the seminar. Every single seminar has 6 E's involved, and those 6 E's include engage and explore. Now, engage and explore are nothing more than pages where you gather information. So if we look at this page, engage, all you have to do is read through this, and this kind of gives you the chapter objectives. If you click on next, now here's where we can explore whatever we're doing. So what I want you to do, and every explorer has a watch, a read, and a do. In this case, I want you to watch this video on a crash course in sociology. It outlines the major terms that you need to know for this unit, right? Once you do that, if you click on read, here is the online textbook. And so we've already purchased it for you, all right? And you can read it right online. I tried to make all of the reading assignments very short, so all you need to read for Unit 1 is what is sociology. So once you read that, which is 1.1, you'll notice that this is only 2 pages long. All right. If you need an adaptive reader, please let Mrs. Morrissey know, and we'll be able to get you squared away. Okay, so you'll read that. Once you're done with that, here's a little practice thing that you can do. All right, so this, in this case,
shared practices, values, and beliefs.
So in this case, you can just flip on it, and it tells you what that term is. Okay, so it gives you the definition, and there's various things you can do. You can do matching. You can take a quiz. You can do flashcards. You can do spelling options. All right, this is not required as part of grade, but it will help you down the long run. All right. Now, you also have more links here. So once you go through the Explore page, you are now going to go into the Explain page. And the Explain page is nothing more than a discussion board. Okay? Now, every discussion board is worth 5 points. I'm automatically giving you 3 points if you make your initial post by Sunday. All right, Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So that gives you Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to get in there, to learn the material, and to make an intelligent response to this. All right. You can't make these responses unless you actually do the explore and the engage part. So don't just kind of jump through it. All right. Now, as I said, all of these are worth 5 points. You get 3 points for your initial post if it's done by Sunday, and then you get 1 additional point for every additional post that you make, up to 5 points. The only key to this, and it's very important that you know this, is that they are due by Tuesday at 11:59. If you do not get them turned in, you get late points, and then these close. And if they close, you cannot go back and get those points. This is not like your other classes where you can just wait until the last minute. You have to get in and you have to do these weekly assignments, okay? And I'm not looking for anything too extensive. All I want to know is your ideas, okay? Now, once you do that, we're going to move on to elaborate. Now, elaborate is all you have to do is answer the question. How does a sociological perspective differ from other social sciences? All I'm looking for is a paragraph or two, okay? It doesn't need to be extremely, extremely detailed. You don't need to do extensive research. I just want to know what you think, okay? Now, once you're done, and it doesn't have to be an essay. You can either do a presentation like a PowerPoint like I'm doing. You can make a video. You can make a podcast. You could make an interpretive dance. I don't care, as long as it shows that you know what you're talking about. Right? Once you do that, then you're going to take the quiz. The quiz has 3 attempts, so you're allowed to take it 3 times. So if you don't like your score the first time, take it up to 3 times and get the score that you want. Now, the last thing that you have is what we call express, and this is always worth more points. All right? In this case, all you're going to do is talk about the difference between micro-level and macro-level studies of culture. All right? Micro-level being very small, macro being very large, and then talk about the differences, give examples. All right? Now, there's also your Google Classroom. All right? And you've all been enrolled in that, and that looks exactly like this. Now, I started this a couple weeks ago. The very bottom is just a quick navigation as to how to get around sociology. Here is a bonus opportunity. You're supposed to tell 2 truths and then lie once, respond to each other. Okay? Here's information about week 1. Here's the actual assignments for week 1. You can either do them on here and send me the link, or you can just do them on a Word document. And then here's week 3. Okay? Now, here's a list of all the students that we have in this class. And lastly, we have the About page. The About page has the PACE chart, and it also has something that's called the Sociology Group Study. Okay? Now, absolutely anybody can add to this. Now, literally, what I did was I went through every single quiz, unit by unit, module by module and seminar by seminar, and I took things directly out of that. So if you see society here, you probably need to know what the definition is, because they're going to ask you that, right? Now, this can be added to by any of you. Everyone that's in this course is able to get in here and to add these definitions. So what you have to do is just take that, and I don't care if you copy and paste it, just take the definition, put it here, put your name behind it, and help your class out. You guys can take these quizzes together, okay? Here's Seminar 2. It's all about the people involved. And then here's a couple extra things that you need to know, all right? And these, again, all of these come from the course quiz. So take advantage of this, all right? Just to let you know, for the very first week, I did skip this express part, so you don't need to do that, all right? So that's been taken off. But it's very important that you stay up to date. Now, all I need you to do is verify that you've watched this video and you understand, and I will follow it up with a short quiz that you're going to take after you've watched it. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to me, all right? Now, the key to this is, again, just the key points. 95% of your grade is coming from Canvas, 5% is coming from Google, all right? This is due every single week. This is not a class that you can wait to the last minute. If you don't do the discussion boards, they become zeros. If you don't do the assignments, they become zeros. So this is not a course that can wait. Make sure that you stay in, all right? If this is not something you're interested in, if it seems like it's going to be too difficult or take too much of your hard work, then you need to let us know right away and we can find something else. But you do not want to wait, and you cannot wait any longer and then say, I don't want to take this class, it's too much work, all right? I've set it up, and this course has been set up that you should be able to manage relatively easy. If you do what's the first two, if you do the engage and the explore early in the week, the rest of the week should be relatively easy, and you can probably get away with only doing 10 minutes to a half hour every day, all right? But, you know, this course is designed for upperclassmen and kids that have proven themselves, all right? So a lot of you guys need these to graduate, and I will not go back at the end of the year and allow you to do these discussion boards. They're meant to be done as we go. So any questions, let me know, and we'll chat. Thanks.